Happy Tuesday, job seekers. I've got a tip for you. I want to talk today about the difference between reactive and proactive job hunting. Reactive job hunting is when a job seeker looks at job boards or sees an advertisement on a website or a posting out there in the newspaper even, and decides, that looks like something of interest and I'm going to apply for that. They'll draw up a tailored covering letter and they might adjust their resume a tiny bit and then send it off. So they're reacting to an open posting that an employer has shared. That is a sound way, a viable way of finding employment. Another way, another layer to attacking your job search is by being proactive. And so this is where you decide, what kind of job do I want, in what kind of industry, in what location, and then you go out there and you try to find it. So let's say you are looking for a marketing role at a law firm and you want to work in the downtown Vancouver core. So what you would do, you come up with your list of law firms in the downtown Vancouver core, you find out who runs their marketing department or maybe who runs their HR, who's doing their hiring, and then you find their email address and you tailor a covering letter and a resume to that particular position, or to that particular organization rather, and you send it off. Now, they may or may not have a vacancy, but what you're doing is introducing them to you. And what do they say? They say that as much as 80%, I think probably closer to 60, but as much as 80% of the job market is what's called hidden. It means they're not advertising. They might be thinking about looking. They might be just taking the first steps to looking. They might not want to actually advertise out into the world because perception or reputation or any of these things. And so there are all kinds of job openings out there that aren't necessarily sitting on Indeed. I'll tell you something else. Advertising for employers, advertising is a huge expense. We spend thousands and thousands of dollars every year to advertise for positions. So some employers just aren't doing that. So if you really want a specific job, if you want to tailor your search in some way, proactive recruitment is the way to go. It is something you should be doing in tandem with reactive job seeking. It's proactive job seeking as well. Really will, set you apart. And actually during the job hunt, it can give you, I know it's a lot of work, but it can actually give you a bit of a sense of control. Like you're going after this yourself. You've decided what you want. Now go out there and find it. That's my tip for this Tuesday. I'm Christina Stewart with Praxis Recruitment, and we'll see you next week. Bye now.